What's going on, everybody? Welcome into TB Sports 27. We are glad that you guys are jumping in, joining us. Hopefully be chatting around, hanging out with us, because this is going to be a loaded couple of episodes of Universe Mode. You see what we got on the horizon. It's NXT tonight. We got NXT No Mercy coming up. We have an ECW One Night Stand. And, of course, the big show that we have been hyping up all month long, AEW versus WWE Forbidden Door, a 12-match card. You know AEW shows like to go long. This is going to be a long one with some Patreon bonus episodes. A couple of folks already hitting us up in the live chat. I see Zach out there. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you here with Universe Mode. As we approach NXT No Mercy before we head to Forbidden Door, huge main event tonight, as you guys can already see the headline. It is going to be Chase University and the D'Angelo family. This stems from what happened at the last ECW One Night Stand. It is going to be the in-ring debut on NXT of Ken Shamrock, who will go one-on-one with Andre Chase in a Bloodline rules match, which means partners from Chase U, partners from the D'Angelo family can show up. And the last time we had a Bloodline rules match was between Randy Orton and Kevin Nash. We saw the Usos join up with Evolution Legacy. Are we going to see new members of Chase University or the D'Angelo family? Stay tuned and find out. With NXT No Mercy coming up, the NXT Championship will be on the line. Sheamus will be defending against John Bradshaw Layfield, the man that has kind of taken Oba Femi under his wing, and whether that's a bad influence or not. But JBL gets the next opportunity at the NXT Championship coming up against Sheamus at NXT No Mercy. We're going to see a little bit of a confrontation here coming up to kick off NXT Live. And there is the champ. Some exciting news about Universe Mode with the new 2K26 coming out, that they're actually going to have the championships and promos, apparently. So that's going to be pretty cool. And more championship slots. So that's going to be exciting, which is awesome. So Sheamus, the NXT champ. You guys can obviously go into the archives and check out the history of what's been leading up to these two at NXT No Mercy. But it is going to be Sheamus and John Bradshaw Layfield, as well as just about every championship is going to be on the line. We know Guerrillas of Destiny and Pretty Deadly for the tag team championships. We know the NXT North American Championship between Tony D'Angelo and Siobhan Evans. The Women's Championship with Stephanie Vaquer and Jade Cargill. So here comes the challenger. We're going to see Oba Femi in action later on tonight. It's going to be interesting. Two veterans, obviously two former WWE champions clashing over an NXT World Championship. So this is obviously the challenge for, I'd say NXT No Mercy, but Sheamus, we'll just say we accept the challenge. I think it would do it for the next NXT. But either way, little promo war. Sheamus, JBL. Maybe they'll do it at No Mercy. I don't know. But it'll be official. NXT Championship on the line. The future Hall of Famer, the current Hall of Famer, and Sheamus and JBL set to clash over the NXT Championship. And what a run this has been for Sheamus in NXT. Almost rejuvenating his career a little bit. And you would think that maybe when this NXT title reign either comes to an end or whichever, maybe that would be Sheamus looking to return to the main roster on Raw and SmackDown. We got an interesting one here to kick off the official in-ring action of NXT, as Bully Ray will go one-on-one with Ethan Page. And I say it's interesting because it's two guys that are not scared about running their mouths. They are both heavy talkers, Bully Ray and Ethan Page. The egos on these two men, and of course none bigger than all ego, Ethan Page here.
Page is always wearing a smile because he always has a plan.
Page
has proven that a big ego can get you big wins.
We got your average GI joining us as well. I think a first-time viewer. Welcome aboard. We'll always shout you out if you jump in the chat and say hello to us. Hit that subscribe button while you're here as well. Thumbs up this video. Help us get noticed. We're still trying. We're trying, damn it, for 1,000 subs. If we can make it. We've been stuck at the 700 subscription mark for a long time. Help us get to 1,000 subs. Hit that thumbs up button if you want to see more content. We got WWE big stuff coming up. We got Tom Brady's debut as the quarterback of the Tokyo Kaiju in the RXFL. We got more Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Please do steel cage match. Jimmy Uso and Xavier Woods, what a request. They're part of our WWE universe, so they are not part of NXT, but I don't know, New Day, the Usos got their thing going on with Bloodline, or not with the Bloodline, with Evolution Legacy going on our regular universe mode. So check that out in the playlist. You might see some really good. In fact, the Usos just challenged for the Tag Team Championships against the NWO on Monday Night Raw. So I encourage you, if you want to see some Usos action, to check that out in the archives. And speaking of WWE, it's coming up on SmackDown. We were talking about NXT No Mercy. We're talking about ECW One Night Stand. We're talking about WWE versus AEW Forbidden Door, the huge 12-match card, which we've already run down for you a couple times. You know, it's going to be Undertaker, Sting, Gunther versus Samoa Joe, AEW champ versus WWE champ, Cody versus Kazuchika Okada, Intercontinental champ versus International champ, FTR versus the NWO, and a battle of tag champs versus tag champs. A loaded card up and down, CM Punk versus Hangman Adam Page. I mean, absolutely loaded card, but we're talking about all that coming up here in Universe Mode. But coming up on SmackDown is the big moment where NWO Hulkamania, which is currently Hollywood Hogan and MJF, they are allegedly, they are to be believed, and this is Hogan and MJF talking, so, you know, whether or not you believe these two gentlemen or not, but they are supposed to reveal the third man, and they're going to be in action. They're kind of a rogue tag team. They're the one match where not only WWE and AEW is involved, but there's this third group, which is NWO Hulkamania, which is members of the AEW roster, which is the outsider, MJF, who is an AEW contracted superstar, but much like Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, he is the outsider here in WWE, where he is showing up in WWE without a contract. And then, of course, Hollywood Hogan, who is under a massive contract from Kevin Owens. Have you done an underground match in Universe Mode? Yes, I have. I've done quite a few underground matches. In fact, one of the really popular ones we did a couple of NXT PLEs ago, Battleground. We did the Stephanie Vaquer, Kalani Jordan underground. I think Asuka and Bianca Belair at our WrestleMania as well. So another opportunity, I'd say, to promote the archives in the playlist after this stream. Check out some of our past underground matches that we've done here in Universe Mode. But excellent question there. But we are supposed to be getting the third man coming up on SmackDown on this next stream that we do. I still want to know your predictions. Who is going to join with Hogan? Who is going to join with MJF in NWO Hulkamania, NWO Black and Yellow? Who is going to be the third man? The last time there was a third man, it was Hollywood Hogan, and it was one of the most greatest third men in the history is Bubba Ray Dudley, as we kind of promoted right through that match. But Bubba Ray gets the win over Ethan Page. But it was one of the most shocking moments in pro wrestling history, and one of the most important moments, third man in the history of pro wrestling. Who is the third man? And it's interesting, because the last time we saw the third man, it was revealed at a PLE. And funny enough, I was in Daytona last week, and not for the Daytona 500, but just for a little vacation. And our Airbnb was about 5 minutes away from the Ocean Center in Daytona, which is where the NWO was born. So when I saw that on the map, I was like, that's kind of a cool little piece of history right there. I didn't actually drive. I should have driven down there and gotten a picture in front of the building, because that would have been cool. But I did not do that. But yeah, the third man, Bash at the Beach 1996. The new third man to be revealed on national TV on SmackDown. And look at this. We still have our main event tonight, which is going to be Andre Chase against Ken Shamrock in the Bloodline Rules match with the D'Angelo family and Chase University. We're getting a little preview of it here as Javon Evans of Chase University, the first 5-star recruit in Chase University history. He's got the North American Championship match against Tony D'Angelo, trying to win back his North American title from Tony D at NXT No Mercy. But looks like, well, before we get to that Bloodline Rules match, we're going to see Tony D and Javon Evans, I don't know, maybe mix it up a little bit, but Charlie Dempsey, the opponent here for one, Javon Evans of Chase University. And Javon Evans out here on his own. The other members of Chase U preparing for Bloodline Rules. We know Andre Chase. We know the Honky Tonk Man. Of course, Thea Hale. Who else may be showing up in Bloodline Rules? Because it's typically 3-on-3. So we could either see some allies, some friends you don't realize, or possibly some new members of Chase U and the D'Angelo family coming up here. Javon Evans in control early on here of Charlie Dempsey. Big opportunity for Charlie Dempsey, who's someone we haven't seen much of in universe mode here. But definitely, this is Dempsey's game now. Javon Evans, obviously, he's bouncy. The young OG bouncy, and the ground and pound is where Charlie Dempsey wants to keep this one. He does not want to keep this one in the sky, but for Javon Evans, I'll say this, he's wrestling Charlie Dempsey's game right now. Nicely done by Javon Evans, and here we go. Now Javon Evans turning up the speed a little bit. Some of that training. And that's, people laugh at Honky Tonk Man. He is the music teacher at Chase University, the music professor. But with Honky Tonk Man, people say he's one of the smartest pro wrestlers in history. His bump ratio per match is unparalleled. While some guys getting out there getting thrown around 20, 30-minute matches, the Honky Tonk Man, that man can wrestle an entire match, not take a single bump, get paid. And he may be the smartest wrestler of them all, the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. I know it's to be debated with Gunther's recent championship run, but for my money, the Honky Tonk Man still the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. And he did it without getting knocked down to the ground all that often. Right now, oh, wait a minute. Here comes Tony D'Angelo. And the referee is going to throw this one out. It's going to be a victory for Javon Evans for disqualification here. It's going to be frustrating for... Oh, my God. That's going to be frustrating for Charlie Dempsey to have his big opportunity ruined like this. But for Tony D'Angelo, a couple of shots, and this is all going to culminate in your main event tonight, guys. Bloodline Rules between Chase University and the D'Angelo family. It's going to be Andre Chase mixing it up with Ken Shamrock. We saw Ken Shamrock officially. We don't know the relationship here, whether there's something, whether Ken Shamrock owes some money to the family or what. Look at Javon Evans not quite giving up yet. As this brawl is going to continue on, maybe Bret Hart, the NXT general manager, is just letting this one roll on. But we saw at ECW One Night Stand exclusively on Patreon, patreon.com/TBSports27. At the last edition of ECW One Night Stand, we saw Ken Shamrock join the D'Angelo family, and he's going to make his NXT in-ring debut tonight against Andre Chase. Bloodline Rules. And look at Javon Evans now. Evans. This is a post-match brawl, by the way. And it was Tony D'Angelo with the, ooh, I say momentarily with the sneak attack. Javon getting the best of him, but now tide will be turned a little bit. Tony D'Angelo, the North American champion. Look at this. By Javon. Oh, what a shot by Javon Evans.
Evans is fired up, gentlemen.
Now where's he going? Evans. Oh yeah, this is just a preview of Bloodline rules coming up in just a matter of moments. Did the referee just stop that attack? The referee did stop the attack. Maybe that's a little too much for him, even though this is not a straight-up match. Javon Evans. Oh, caught by the Don of NXT. Ooh, what a shot by Evans. Man, this is one heck of a brawl. These brawls are very long after matches. Come on, ref. You don't allow the steel chair, but you're going to allow that?
I wouldn't be getting up if I were him.
Ooh, with the double axe handle, little macho man, Randy Savage.
Hooks the leg and delivers a swinging fisherman suplex. And Tony D looking to send him sleeping with the fishes with that one. Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here? You can see the agony in his face. Yeah, but tapping here won't cost him the match.
I wish these brawls did not last as long. I don't know what else to say about it. It's not an official match. We're just seeing a good old brawl. Maybe we can get one more cutter in here. If I can get the...
bumps and bruises at this point.
All right, there we go. And now we got... How the heck do you do Javon's finisher in this game? Okay, we'll do a comeback move. Here we go. Come back. Oh, yeah. Oh, move thief? We'll move thief him. Maybe that would be the way to end it. Do Tony D's own move to him. Oh, yeah. There you go. Referee ends it. He's going to give the brawl to the young OG as we head into Bloodline rules later on tonight in your main event in NXT. Okay, up next, almost a similar situation to what we had earlier in the evening, or what we just had, I'd say earlier in the evening. That brawl was so long. As we saw Charlie Dempsey trying to make a name for himself on NXT. Here's Ludwig Kaiser, who is a part of Imperium with Gunther. That's part of NXT in our previous universe mode. Well, Gunther moved up to the main roster in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and has been on an absolute Hall of Fame run in WWE. Well, he left the other members of Imperium behind, namely Ludwig Kaiser, and he's going to step into the ring with the man that has been in training with John Bradshaw Layfield and Obafemi. Trying to remember, what were the other Imperium? It was Alexander Wolf in our previous universe mode. And Vinci, Giovanni Vinci. Whatever happened to that guy? Vinci just disappeared.
WWE Universe, bow before the ruler. Sir, yes, sir. Obafemi is an absolute powerhouse.
And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds, Obafemi.
The holder of the longest NXT North American title reign at 272 days.
Which I might add, Oba won in his 10th match. Not his 10th match in WWE, his 10th match ever.
Honestly looks custom built for this business.
Thus far, Oba's proven to be nearly unstoppable.
Yeah, I agree, Corey. He has brushed obstacles aside and continues to establish himself as a major force in this industry.
Here we go, guys. Oba Femi, Ludwig Kaiser. You've obviously seen in real life the impact that Oba Femi has made and is about to make on the main roster, on Raw or SmackDown, wherever he ends up signing with. Here in Universe mode, still in NXT, but he is teamed up with JBL. Maybe almost I don't know. You know, you had Farouk and Bradshaw. Maybe kind of similar names, Farouk and Oba Femi, right? And maybe it's going to be Oba and Bradshaw. Future APA. Could be. Or it's going to be Oba going to the next level and maybe JBL profiting. He's got his stock in Oba Femi, I'll just say that right now. And you know JBL, he knows all about that stock market. Him and Grimes. Remember Grimes in NXT? I haven't seen that guy in forever either. To the moon.
Nice combo.
Femi right now wearing out Ludwig Kaiser. And we're going to see what happens here if Gunther was wise of him to leave Kaiser behind or not, depending on how this match goes. But right now, it is all Oba Femi as we lead up to NXT No Mercy coming up. The third of the PLEs of NXT. Previously brought you Battleground. We had NXT Great American Bash, which was one of the TV specials that we had here. What else was one of the NXT shows that we did? Ooh! Right now, it is almost no answer for Kaiser as he just gets thrown across the ring by the ruler. Ooh, and Oba Femi nearly wiping out Ludwig Kaiser, and well, Kaiser, yeah, I hear you, Bye. Oh, Kaiser is gonna have a little bit of life to him. Here it comes. Kaiser, but only a one. Very early to try to go for that pinfall attempt here on Oba Femi. And Kaiser, oh, he's got to lock in the figure four submission. Let's see, has JBL been teaching Oba Femi? Oh yeah, he's been teaching him. That's a veteran move right there that he has learned from one of the greats in John Bradshaw Layfield. You don't have to like him, obviously. We talked about loudmouths earlier with Bully Ray and Ethan Page. Put JBL right up there. Locker room bully and JBL. But man, a Hall of Fame career without question. And look at how smart Oba Femi is. He rolled out of the ring before Ludwig Kaiser did, knowing that Ludwig Kaiser was about to roll out of the ring. That is the training. Agree or disagree with the attitude, with the personality, with everything the man is, but JBL has got Oba Femi wrestling like a veteran, and that was an absolute veteran move right there. Kaiser, though, has the life to him. Might be setting up Obafemi. Oh yeah, look at this.
Bad spot for Femi.
Oba. He may be moments away here. Oh, what a crossbody. If I'm Kaiser, go ahead and try to get the pinfall in. Oh, and Obafemi powers out. Oh, Femi is going to catch Ludwig Kaiser. Oh my goodness, and Femi almost taking down Kaiser. Oh my God, he just split Kaiser's forehead. Oh my God, with just two fists, Obafemi just split open Ludwig Kaiser. That is unbelievable power. He just put a man's skull in two pieces. And Kaiser might be done at this point. Ooh, and Kaiser, not quite yet. And now the frustration of Obafemi.
Channeling the energy of this crowd. Shot right to the ribs.
Look at this by Oba. What is going on right now? Wait a minute, this is another appearance from the D'Angelo family? What is this about?
Why would he come out here?
Why do you think
Is Kaiser one of the secret members of the D'Angelo family? Tony D'Angelo.
Inserting himself into the match.
I don't know what this is all about. Is Kaiser a member of the D'Angelo family? Is this Tony D'Angelo? Just embarrassed of what just happened with Javon Evans? Kaiser puts his arm. Oh my God, Ludwig Kaiser is going to defeat Obafemi in an absolutely shocking moment here on NXT, as Tony D'Angelo moments ago was embarrassed by Javon Evans. Either Ludwig Kaiser is part of the D'Angelo family, or Tony D just wanted to, I don't know, get a measure of revenge, or just try to, he was embarrassed with what happened, so he had to come out and make a statement. This is an absolutely shocking development. Maybe we're going to find out more in our main event, but this episode has been all about the D'Angelo family. Still to come, Bloodline Rules, Chase University, and the D'Angelo family. Is Ludwig Kaiser part of the D'Angelo family? We got the NXT Women's Champion, Jade Cargill. Oh, and there's the #1 contender. This episode of NXT is absolutely off the rails right now, guys. This is supposed to be JC Jane and Jade Cargill. And the #1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship has just jumped Jade Cargill.
Can they even go? How can this match even take place? I mean, from the looks of
I don't think they should start this match here, but the referee might be leaving it up to Jade. Jade is going to answer the call. This is shocking. Here comes Jade, who hits a massive spear on JC Jane. Ooh. Oh my God, look at the power of Cargill. Jade Cargill, Stephanie Vaquer. And Jade Cargill is in a bad shape. This is, I weep for what's going to happen in our main event in this Bloodline Rules match, because this has been one of the wildest episodes of NXT we have seen in quite some time. And Bret the Hitman Hart, the NXT general manager, has just got to be, I mean, just trying to figure out how to get this thing under control. NXT No Mercy. If this is the lead up to NXT No Mercy, you guys do not want to miss NXT No Mercy coming up. Tony D'Angelo versus Javon Evans. Jade Cargill versus Stephanie Vaquer. John Bradshaw Layfield versus Sheamus for the NXT Championship. Pretty Deadly, Gorillas of Destiny.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
I mean, it is going to be a jam-packed, and now you have this new situation with Obafemi all of a sudden. Look at Jade Cargill. Oh!
She executes Jaden. Will Jade end this?
JC Jane just got jaded. And interesting that she's going to go for the submission rather than the pin. And Jade Cargill, after getting jumped, is going to get a submission victory, an impressive victory over JC Jane. And here we go again, guys. Cargill and Vaquer about to clash, and Jade going after Stephanie.
Is more than willing to oblige.
Oh, here we go. This might blow up before our very eyes.
Oh, these two are going to go at it on the stage.
This has been a crazy NXT, and Jade and Stephanie. The Women's Championship on the line at NXT No Mercy are going at it here tonight. We got police out there. Stephanie Vaquer will challenge Jade Cargill for the NXT Women's Championship coming up at NXT No Mercy. Holy smokes, guys. And it's just going to get even crazier from one rivalry to another. A rematch for a couple of weeks ago on NXT. Josh Briggs of the West Texas Rednecks set to go one-on-one with Axiom. And this has gone back months, this feud, from when Curt Hennig first took out Axiom. And then coming up after this is our Bloodline Rules main event. Ken Shamrock and Andre Chase. As if the Tony D'Angelo family has not done enough here tonight. I think a smart decision here. General Manager Bret Hart, from what I understand, is banning everybody from ringside. So no Nathan Frazier. There's going to be no Curt Hennig. Nobody from the West Texas Rednecks. Fallon Henley, banned. Curt Hennig, banned.
Representing from Madrid, Spain, weighing in at 154 pounds.
Brooks Jensen, banned. Very smart move from All the Chaos, but then it's all going to be all hell breaks loose in our main event. All the interference. Come one, come all is going to be welcome here in the Bloodline Rules main event. Boy, if you've liked what you've seen, you don't want to miss NXT No Mercy, hit that subscribe button, guys. Make sure you guys come on back for NXT No Mercy.
I'll tell you, I've seen a couple folks tougher than Briggs, but I can't really remember when.
Briggs made his name on the Indies, but here in the WWE, he's finally unlocked his full potential.
Not to mention, he's already in the history books as one of the final holders of the NXT UK tag titles.
Josh Briggs looking to rediscover himself and figure out who he really is on his own.
Well, unfortunately for Mr. Briggs, the time for self-discovery will have to wait until after the match.
Here we go, guys. Briggs and Axiom. And that's going to be another match coming up at NXT No Mercy as Fraxium and the West Texas Rednecks will be finally putting an end to that rivalry that's been going on for a bit. We've seen Fallon Henley moving up the ranks here in NXT since under the tutelage of Curt Hennig and this second coming of the West Texas Rednecks. Oh, and that's a big kick from Axiom. The man had to jump up about as high as you can go to kick Briggs on the side of the head there.
Nothing new for him here. He's faced worse.
Ooh, and there is what Curt Hennig is initially going after Axiom about. The high-flying stuff, and he's obviously taught Josh Briggs well As Briggs now just pounding away on Axiom.
Briggs is a lot of things, but fast isn't really.
Ooh,
Attack Briggs with speed.
a devastating lariat, about knocked
A chance to win it here.
the man's head off here. Kick out by Axiom. Main event still to come. Andre Chase, Ken Shamrock, Bloodline rules. As Briggs hits the rope and hits a massive elbow drop, driving that elbow into the heart of Axiom here. Everyone banned from ringside per NXT General Manager Bret the Hitman Hart. No West Texas Rednecks, no Nathan Frazier. After all the chaos we've seen tonight with Jade Cargill, with Stephanie Vaquer, with Tony D'Angelo, the shocking interference of Tony D'Angelo, Obafemi. I understand JBL is very upset about this backstage with what happened. I mean, Obafemi had that match under control until the D'Angelo family got involved, and where the D'Angelo family just not making friends with anybody. Chase U and JBL, it could be the future NXT champion. Look at that move by Josh Briggs, the counter.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Briggs. Oh, it's setting up Axiom.
Got them off their feet here.
What's he got planned for him? Ooh. Across the top turnbuckle here. Hits the ropes. Neck breaker. And Josh Briggs. Oh, misses that one. Big lariat missed, and that's the speed of Axiom. But it also comes back to, wait a minute, no, it doesn't. Axiom able to avoid Josh Briggs. And Briggs. Oh, no problem there. As I said, this is a return match from a couple episodes ago on NXT. We've been seeing both of these teams, all four men, going at it over the last couple of months here on NXT. Very evenly matched between these two. Look at that roll through it, an armbar locked in by Axiom. Briggs fights out of it. Definitely a size disadvantage for Axiom versus Briggs, but the speed advantage very much the favor of Axiom. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Cover.
And he manages to kick out in one. Could be in search of a second win now.
I thought Briggs for a moment was thinking about going high risk, and he must have heard in the back of his head Kurt Hennig saying, absolutely not. To quote 205 Live, safe and sound feet on the ground.
For your competition and for our sport.
Or is that man still persona non grata in the world of wrestling? I'm not sure. Axiom hits the frog splash onto Briggs. And he goes up one more time here. Elbow drop that time. Into the cover on Briggs. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a 3. I thought that was going to do it, but Axiom maybe a solid move or two away. There was a massive kick right to the face of Briggs. That might have knocked out Briggs. Oh my God, Josh Briggs survives. Arena's in shock. TV sports fans are in shock. Come on, it's like... oh my God, I can't do a high-risk move off the ropes. Axiom, we're going to say Axiom slipped. That's what happened. He slipped off the ropes. Briggs caught him. That's the high-risk reward that Kurt Hennig is trying to tell Josh Briggs not to do anymore.
These men have given everything they have and more at this point.
Ooh. Cover by Briggs. Kick out by Axiom. And one more lariat. And Josh Briggs victorious here over Axiom.
After a hard-fought battle.
For a moment, I thought we were going to get a sign of respect from Josh Briggs after what was an excellent matchup. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The chaos of this show continues.
This issue is going to be over once and for all.
Wait a minute. Jensen, Brooks Jensen, the tag team partner of Josh Briggs. What is this all about? Wait a minute now. The West Texas Rednecks. These guys are on the same team, and maybe Jensen. Boy, a lot of stuff happening here tonight on NXT. These are the tag team partners, and maybe Brooks Jensen having second thoughts with what he's been learning from Curt Hennig. This is an absolutely unreal episode of NXT that is absolutely going to have some falling out at NXT No Mercy. The West Texas Rednecks, did we just see the fallout of them? As Brooks Jensen stopped the attack, and that is not going to make Curt Hennig happy. Bloodline rules match, and I'm sure this show is going to get even more shocking. Chase University, the D'Angelo family, obviously members of both sides are going to be called to the ring to interfere. It is completely legal in a Bloodline rules match. But you can have upwards of 3 people interfering on your behalf, which means we obviously know the D'Angelo family, Tony D'Angelo, Stax Lorenzo. Possibly we just saw Ludwig Kaiser. On Chase U's side, on the men's side, Javon Evans on the Honky Tonk Man. That means there's an open spot. Either we're going to see some allies of Chase U and the D'Angelo family, or we're going to see some new members joining up tonight. But this should be a, a chaotic main event based on everything we've seen so far here tonight.
Dangerous man is here. Ken Shamrock's going to knuckle up and get himself some here tonight.
And his opponent, representing the family from Sacramento, California.
You hear it right there, representing the D'Angelo family, Ken Shamrock, the world's most dangerous man.
And guys, he knows he's going to need to scratch and claw.
We know Dan Severn's out there, the Beast. He was part of the Miz Tourage in a previous universe mode.
He'll have to pull out the heavy artillery in this one.
And he's going to need more than that, Byron. He needs
Ken Shamrock and Andre Chase, Bloodline rules. Who is going to show up in this match with anything goes? What a shot. And Andre Chase, I was going to say, is he going to try to go toe-to-toe with an MMA fighter? That might be Andre Chase, a pretty smart man, but trying to stand in there and take blows from MMA. Yeah, it is. That's exactly about how I thought it was going to go for Mr. Chase. Armbar locked in. This could be a very quick Bloodline rules match here. Not many people can fight out of an armbar from a decorated UFC. Almost said UCF. Any Knights fans here? It is Orlando. From a UFC champion like Ken Shamrock. It's Andre Chase.
And he's staggering to his feet, about to head right into danger.
Nice counter by Shamrock. Hits the ropes. Ooh. Shamrock heads to the floor. This is legal. The referee stopped. We've seen a couple of chair attacks stop here tonight. This one is all legal in Bloodline rules. Shamrock, oh my goodness, hits Andre Chase.
He is locked in and has his opponent dead to rights.
Right over the head with the steel chair, blocked by the professor. By the leader of Chase University, and we got blood. Ken Shamrock back in a WWE ring. We saw him in an ECW ring, but he is back in a WWE ring. Oh, and Andre Chase wearing out the world's most dangerous man. Maybe Andre Chase is the world's most dangerous man. Well, he just went splashing right down. So far, we have not seen any of the outside interference just yet. This is the Bloodline rules main event. As Ken Shamrock wearing out Andre Chase. Ooh. Look at this. Look at Ken Shamrock. And, well, we're getting our first Bloodline run-in in Bloodline Rules. It is Stax Lorenzo here helping out the family. Oh, forearm shot. It was knocked away. I think Andre Chase hit Stax with the Singapore cane. But here comes Stax Lorenzo as the family has got a 2-on-1 attack now on Andre Chase, and Chase trying to fight. And here comes the Honky Tonk Man, the musical professor at Chase University. Oh, that just broke. The music teacher at Chase University is in the ring. It's the Honky Tonk Man. And look at this, a little shake, rattle, and roll. Enroll in the Honky Tonk Man's music class at Chase University. He has come in. And Honky Tonk Man sending Stax Lorenzo out of the ring. Could this, wait a minute, a pinfall opportunity for Andre Chase? I don't know if he saw the shake, rattle, and roll. There we go. I think Honky told him cover him. I hit him with the shake, rattle, and roll. Oh my God, I can't handle this matchup. This is insane right now. The Bloodline Rules, we got right in front of us Stax Lorenzo and Honky Tonk Man going at it. And here comes Tony D'Angelo, who's already made his presence known multiple times here tonight. That means we got to see Javon Evans. Who else are we going to see in the Bloodline Rules matches? The steel chair, all from Tony D'Angelo, who has wreaked absolute havoc on this edition of NXT. And certainly something Bret the Hitman Hart is going to have to address at some point, as there you can see on the other side of the ring, Honky Tonk Man and Stax Lorenzo as Andre Chase just getting thrown around right now. And here comes Javon Evans, the first 5-star recruit in the history of Chase University. This is the expected members that we thought we would see. There's still an opportunity for 2 more run-ins. Who is it going to be for the D'Angelo family? Who is it going to be for Chase University? These ones we do not know about. But a preview of the North American Championship match and another fight from what we saw earlier between Javon Evans and Tony D'Angelo here, as it is just getting out of control. The Bloodline Rules fight on the outside of the ring here. Look at Andre Chase going up top. Now again, this is Andre Chase and Ken Shamrock in Bloodline Rules, and it is Brooks Jensen. And now he's coming out. This is fascinating. He is coming out on the D'Angelo family side, and maybe this is Kurt Hennig after what he did earlier, saying, hey, you need to get back out there and prove your worth. And now we got Ludwig Kaiser. I don't know what the heck is going on here tonight, because he was originally helped by the D'Angelo family, but it looks like Kaiser is not part of the D'Angelo family. Maybe he's a foreign exchange student all along. I don't know. Maybe this is what we speculated, that Tony D'Angelo was just embarrassed with what happened earlier in the evening. So he decided to come back out just to try to save face for the D'Angelo family. In that respect, he took it out on Obafemi and gave Ludwig Kaiser the win. We thought Kaiser maybe was a member of the D'Angelo family, but it turns out Kaiser's going to get the win, but he's upset that he didn't want to get the win that way. And maybe he's a new recruit of Chase University instead, not the D'Angelo family. And we also have Brooks Jensen, who had a brief change of heart, but it appears that Kurt Hennig sent, I'm trying to make the most sense out of this. Work with me, guys. It appears that Kurt Hennig has sent Brooks Jensen out after his change of heart earlier to say, you're not going to be changing heart on my watch. You get out there and you fight for this D'Angelo family here. Oh, into the barricade, or maybe there's something more we don't know with Brooks Jensen. But this is Bloodline Rules. This is about what we expected. Absolute chaos here tonight. Oh, what a shot by Andre Chase. And look at Andre Chase. Maybe we'll get a win over the world's most dangerous man. No, it's a kick out from Ken Shamrock. And now everybody's getting in the ring here in this chaotic Bloodline Rules match. Jensen power bomb onto Andre Chase.
What do they have planned?
Shamrock got cut off a bit by Jensen there.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head. And he's into the pin.
And with that, Ken Shamrock's going to go for the cover off of the move by Brooks Jensen. And that is going to do it. Brooks Jensen, it seems like maybe not too happy about what he did. Under duress, was forced by Kurt Hennig to make amends for what happened earlier. Under, he kind of had to do this against his own will. But the D'Angelo family had a hell of a night. They reigned supreme. Ken Shamrock with the victory. And we have more questions than answers because now the Tony D'Angelo family seems like they got trouble with Chase University. They got trouble with Obafemi and JBL. They got trouble with Ludwig Kaiser. This was a wild edition of NXT, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. And don't forget to tune into SmackDown to find out who is the third man for NWO Hulkamania. Who is going to join Hollywood Hogan and MJF as the third man. We'll see you guys for the next stream on SmackDown. Thanks for